Welcome back to this gorgeous sunset. Yeah, I think it's a sunset. It's actually cloudy. Man, that sucks. Why is it cloudy? Kind of ruins it. But as you can see, we have finished... Well, I, in my spare time, have fixed up the station and have got it nice and perfect. Made sure everything's nice and neat. I also finished up building a little quote-unquote home. I also built some tracks. So it goes all the way down to over there. You can see the station from here, actually. So let me go visit it real quick. I have a bit of housekeeping to do since last time, because I've done, I would say, a fair bit. I wanted to get something done to visual. Oh, I should have taken the train. Damn it. As you may have noticed, I'm also using turbo fuel for my jetpack rather than your standard rocket fuel. Your standard fucking fuel. I already forgot the name of it. Ah, I didn't finish this bit. Oh well. So that stops there, but the train goes all the way down to here. And this is going to be a two-part system just like up there, but currently it's not finished. So the idea is that I feed in these critical frameworks. Critical frameworks? That's not what they're called. Versatile frameworks. From down here. Just watch them flow on in. Get sucked out of here. Yeah, so the idea is these things get filled up and get taken to the station or to whatever station requires them to be used. Wait, is this an ingoing or an outgoing? It's an ingoing. It's an inbound one, then why isn't it? Oh, because it's... No, wait, it should be on... Yeah, it should be unload. No, it should be load. Oh, I know why. It's because it's not powered. There we go, now they go in. Though I'm actually going to stop that, because I don't want this filling up just yet. Okay, so yeah, we got all that sorted. I think I have another one up... Oh no, I don't have another one up there, but I'm going to put another one up there for stuff I make up there, and then there's one I need to take over to the oil refinery so that I can do liquid transport, mostly oils. And I haven't done it yet, but there is an area off down this direction, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's down this area that has some oil that I will, in my spare time, go and harvest to transport oil to and from for different purposes that isn't just fuel. Because so far, that's what the fuel factory over that way is doing. It's only for fuel for power. It doesn't have any commercial, quote-unquote, commercial use. By commercial, I mean use for anything other than power. So, I mean, like, rocket fuel, or jetpack fuel, I should say. Like, buggy fuel, because that's the thing I have unlocked. If I can... I don't think I can show that. Buggy... Nope. I think that's just chat. Damn. I don't think I can show... Oh, no, here we go. Buggy... Rove, no. Vehicle, no. Whatever, there's... You also got the tractor. This uses... fuel... So you're like... You're supposed to use biofuel for it, but you can't... I don't want to use biofuel for it because it's pretty shit, if I'm honest. Oh, it's called the Explorer. Yeah, this thing. So I can put turbo fuel into that. I believe I have another vehicle. There's a tractor, and then there's the... Fuck, what was it? Is it the truck? Yeah, the truck. That thing. Big APC looking ass. Basically the truck is a tractor. It just transports the one thing from one place to another. Similar to a train, except it's a smaller transportation rather than a large one. I don't really use them because the land isn't flat enough for it. I also covered this entire place. So now it's all nice and isolated. I think it looks pretty nice. I also built these giant doors to enter pretty easily. And this is where I have my turbo fuel. So this is pretty stable, I believe. Let me just double check. Oops. Yeah, this is perfectly stable. And I have heaps of room for error. So what we're going to be doing this episode is we're going to be expanding our train network. Because we've got it this far north. What I want to do is I want to start putting it south, back to our old location. I believe I set up a train? No, I didn't. I didn't set up a train down there. But I did set up another piece of gear, which I will, after I connect the train pieces here, go and show, because I think it's something important to show off. I also, if I have time, I want to try and get a start on the modular engine. That's not what it's called. The engine and the adaptive wiring. That's not what it's called either. Fuck, I forgot what they're called. The 500 and 100 thing up at the top right. But I also need to get railway signaling done so I can actually have routes that are correct and automatic. So if I want to get something from Framework Station and then go all the way south to where the old setup used to be, I have to use a railway signal so that it doesn't go straight back to the space elevator. Because if it goes to the space elevator, it's just going to deposit in there and clog up that conveyor belt. And then I have to manually just take it down, fix it, and put it back up, which is really annoying, and I don't want to do that. Especially later down the line when I want everything just feeding into each other automatically. I always had to make this a complete shit show because you can't do it very steep. So up there at the top, you can see it's sort of just slightly bending down. That's as steep as it gets. You cannot make it any steeper than as you see, which is really frustrating. They go a decent distance, but they can't be very steep. It's really annoying. Why did I come back here? I don't need to be here yet. Oh, actually, I know why. Because I want to show this off. So the reason there's a power pole up there is for this. It's just a giant fucking warehouse. Didn't I set some hard drives to go? I did not. Let me grab a hard drive to scan. And not in there. They're in here. Oh my god, I have 8 of them. Hard drive, scan. Cool. Yeah, so now is the time to use hard drives because I can actually use them for much rarer items. So I could use it, say, for... fuck, what's a good example? Packaged turbo fuel. Or turbo fuel in general. So instead of needing to make turbo fuel out of regular fuel, I could, for example, make it I can make it sulfur and oil straight into a refinery to make turbo fuel. Like, that would be way more effective than pumping oil, making regular fuel, and then taking that regular fuel and combining it with compacted coal to make turbo fuel, because that's really it keeps getting diluted, which makes it more and more difficult to commit. Commit is not the right word. It makes it more and more difficult to actually get it processed correctly without needing to go through 15 different steps and have all of your resources slowly chipped away in totality. There is also an item I need to research in the MAM specifically for these things down here. So we've seen a few of them by now, but this is a geyser. I'm sure I've shown them off before, but they are geothermal activity, and you can get a geothermal generator. It's good earlier on for the most part because it's free power. The only downside is because you don't need to power it with anything, you don't need to feed anything into it, it just generates electricity. The downside is, however, it is not stable. So you'll have an impure one that's, let's say, 150 and 250 megawatts at a time. So it's never 150 or 250. It's always fluctuating between those two numbers. And that can be really helpful because it just raises the baseline by 150. So if you're still at, say, coal power, that is a boon because it's a free, it's like 1.5 factories, 1.5 coal factories for free, which is immeasurably helpful. Immeasurably helpful, not innumerably. Let me place one of these as well. I don't have the plastic. Ah, fuck, that's what I haven't set up. I haven't put a dimensional depot down at the plastic and rubber. That's why it's so annoying. Okay, I'll get this fixed up and then we'll head back to the other place to show off some stuff. So I will be back. We're here. Awesome. Perfect. I came out of that like a fucking bullet. Okay, so this is an item I don't think I've shown off before. This is called a manufacturer. As you can see, it's got 4 slots in it. So what this bad boy does is it lets us make items that require more than one thing, more than one item to craft. So currently I've got it making sand fluctuators so that I can have sand fluctuators ready to go on a dime. So I can do something like, well, it's perfect timing because I need sand fluctuators. It's exactly what I built this thing for. So I can do something like this on the fly. And that is not in the right position because it's too cubby. It's still too cubby. I need to put like 1 back. Something like this. So I have sand fluctuators now running into one of these so that I can just have my sand fluctuators up in the cloud. It's so that I can just create these dimensional depots on a dime whenever I damn well need them, because I need them a lot more often than I care to admit. And I have all this free space, so I figured why not use it. I also expanded this a little bit so that I can do more stuff here because I need more of these bad boys. So with this, it allows me to make the modular engine and adaptive control units. These require items I don't entirely have up and running. I could actually get modular engines running now. So this is actually perfect. So what I need to do is I need a train station. I need a freight platform. Must be placed in, fuck. So I need to put a train station here facing this way. Ooh, this is not in a good position. Ugh. I'm gonna have to move this wire line. Or I just build over the top. Yeah, I'm just gonna build it over the top of it for now. Doesn't matter. Can you build on the floor, please, like a normal person? It's in the air. That was what I was trying to, hold on, let me fix this up. So I have it fixed up now. So what I can do is I can now get this placed straight into here. So now this is being fed into here. So when a train stops at, let's call this, what should I call this? Coffee Industry Station. Coffee Industry. I'm just gonna call it Coffee Station. Call it Coffee Station. So when the train stops at Coffee Station, it will pick up the goods that are here, that being the smart plating. These bad boys, which are being consistently made by my good friend over here forever. So now what this can do is when a train comes through, it picks up this and either continues down that way or it goes back up that way. I can actually connect this now. Just like that. Beautiful. Even, actually, no, I need Need another regular station here, actually. Facing that way. Ah, fuck. Wait, how long are you? You're a bit long. Let's see how this works. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a trick. I hate doing this because it's really annoying. Basically, I just need to... Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked up the setting. I just need to do this, basically. Because then I can grab this and bring it up here to where I need it. It's annoying because now I have all these materials in my inventory that I didn't want in my inventory. And then that allows me to connect it all the way back up to here. Which is where the base of it is. There we go, snap that way. So this prevents any overlap from any, never mind, it overlaps with this one, who cares. So train comes into coffee station. Actually, let me go coffee, docking station. Oh no, coffee station, incoming. Coffee station income. Oops. So we got coffee station, so the train comes into coffee station income, picks up the smart plating from here, and then we leave through coffee station outgoing, and it heads all the way back to, oh yeah, we can't see it because it's not connected. Comes all the way back to space station. I also, as you can see here, the train is stopped. Next station is unreachable. That is because I am working on a one train system. So it can only go forward, it cannot come back. So that is something I will fix on the way back. But mostly for now, we've got this set up, which means we can have things transported into this station as we please. I might make another at some point. I might move all of this back over here a bit so I can push this back and put another docking station here so we can get things coming from this direction coming in. That way we can have two lots of stuff at the same time instead of it all being piled onto the one place. And this is going to be interesting actually because that's going to take up a shit ton of space. Yeah. Oh well. Just means my machines are actually performing how they should be. Yeah. Look at this. It's just going straight back up. That's fine. This is all in a very, very good surplus. Like these have halted. I believe this is halted as well. Yeah, this is full. This is almost full, but it still makes way more than it needs. So this is in a very, very good spot at the moment. So this is not something we pretty much ever have to worry about again. But the thing I'm most concerned about is computers. Oops. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. So the thing I'm most concerned about is computers, because this requires circuit boards, cables, and plastic. And to make a circuit board, I need copper and plastic. So I need to set up a separate copper and copper and plastic factory somewhere else where there is oil, so that I can make circuit boards and computers, because I need computers for stuff down the line, and I need circuit boards for the adaptive control unit. I also need to get back on the grind of making adaptive control units. Automated wiring so that I can make adaptive control units. I have modular frames being made already. Yeah, I have modular frames already made already. The heavy modular frames, that is. Made already down back near home. And this one we've already got down the line. Actually, no, I can't. I can't because I don't have another manufacturer set up. So this is it. This is all I got at the moment. This train line I'm gonna have to work on in my spare time because it's a long fucking road. There's a lot of research I'm gonna need to do to get things to work properly, because there are some more items I could get from research that would be incredibly useful at the moment. So I need to make it about here. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just getting a head start on it. So about there. Yep. So now this is started. I can work on this in my spare time, and we can get this nice and beautiful on the way home. For now, I'm gonna respawn. Just so I don't have to ride the fucking hypertube back, because that thing is a fucking nightmare to use. But we also have some hard drives to look at. We don't need to worry about this. This, however, would be way more useful. So it makes 3, but uses 5, 20, oh no, 8, 10, 36, and 22. So it swaps out screws, but everything else gets doubled. Yeah, let's not use that one. Ooh, this is really good. And it's a 7. It's plastic and quick wire. We have so much. I'm grabbing that one. We have so much quick wire. That's an amazing one. Oh shit, I should have looked at this one. This one's even better. Yeah, let's swap out. What's this? Oh, that's shit. Requires an AI limiter, which is harder to use, and I don't even have unlocked yet. This would actually be kind of handy to make more iron plates, but damn, that fucking sucks. I should have just grabbed the circuit board one. What the hell you make computers again? Right, I need a manufacturer. God, fuck. Wait, where'd that versatile framework go? There it is. Get out of here. And I'm gonna put another hard drive in .mem because I want more of these done. So where was that thing I was talking about before? Power slugs, quartz, no, sulfur? Apparently not. Deuterium? Ah, here it is, the geothermal generator. So I need 100 high-speed connectors, 1,000 quick wire, and 50 motors. Do I have... Oh, I have that. I know I have the quick wire. Yep, there we go. And that's 1,000. And what's the last one I need? Deuterium. Motors. I have those. Right here. Perfect. Oops. So now I can show off the geothermal generator. Right. In 10 minutes, because you can't do 2 things at the same time. Fuck! Power poles Mark 3. Do I have the extra high-speed connectors for that? I don't. How do you make those? I don't know. Oh, that's reanimate Sam. Oh, it's just... Really? Wow, that's way easier than I thought it was. Okay. Ah, shit. What did I want to do? Oh, right. I remember now. I need to go fix up the train. So... Wait, I should have checked if I had the train materials on me. I do. Cool. Train materials are a little dear, so it was a little mildly concerning. Something I also do with all of my stations is I'm going to separate them by 1 so I can add in a second freight platform. So I can have both. Actually, for this one I don't, because it's only got the 1 import. Sorry, 1 export. So, but yeah, so the one back in the other place, the coffee shop station, we need an extra one there because we're going to have stuff coming in from 2 sides. The one back at home, for the space stations, we only need 1 because that's the drop-off point. But yeah, see, we've only got 1 thing. Oh shit, it loaded that. I don't want you loading anything right now. Stay in there. So now, fingers crossed, the train should function automatically. Fuck. Okay, space station entry to frameworks incoming to space station outgoing. Right? No. What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something wrong. Space station entry. Save changes. Go. No? Station unreachable. Oh, you're facing the wrong way! That's why. How do I get out? E. Yeah, this is facing forward. It needs to face the opposite direction. It needs to face that way. Now it should be... Oh, yep, it's going. Yeah, look at that. I can't show you my hands are off, but my hands are off. I mean, now they're not. I'm just moving my mouse. Look at that. It's moving. All on its own. Yeah, and I can control which path I take it on with A and D, but for now it just moves back and forth on its own forever ad infinitum. Train menu. Let me edit this timetable. So space station entry to frameworks incoming to space station entry. That's all we need at the moment. Just, I always flick the self-driving on and off to make sure that the new route actually confirms, so it actually starts it. Honestly, I picked a great spot because there's a shit ton of stuff off to the east, and there's a bunch of resources out over to the west, and then there's all the stuff off to the south, but that can be a bit annoying to get to. Look at that, it took us home. Please, fingers crossed, please go backwards. It's going to sit here for 15 seconds. Probably. Please go back. Let me check. Is it broken? No, it's not broken. Please turn around and go home. Oh, it honked. Yeah, we did it. It's working now. Ah, oh, awesome. Yeah, so now this will just run back and forth ad infinitum. Ah, oh, hell yes. Okay, so now that's up and running. That is perfection. What do I need to do now? Okay, that's done. Oh, right. I wanted to look at some more research. So something else I'm going to have to do in my spare time is I'm going to need to look for more Mercer spheres, both for upgrades for the dimensional storage in here in the alien technology, because these, yeah, I need 14 for the next 2 tiers alone, and 13 and then 23. That's so much. So this here alone is 27. God. That's gonna be interesting. This thing is honestly kind of useless from what I've noticed. Actually, I think I can make that. Nope, I only have 40 of these. That's what, wire? Cable? Yeah, cable and plastic. I have cable in here. Actually, I should check if it's 50, because if it's not, I don't have enough. Oh, it is 50. Okay, let me build this then and I'll be back. Well, my dumbass realized the MAM is still researching, so for now we're gonna head back to, yeah, look at him go. God, I love it. I love it so. So for now we're gonna head back to the oil factory, because I think we can do some good there. I think there's some extra oil we can extract to get started on maybe get started on some computer production, because that is an item we desperately need. I'm not kidding when I say there is a lot of computer stuff later. Spoilers, there is literally an item called the supercomputer later, which uses like 10 computers at a time. It's a lot. So I want to get that completely automated as soon as I can, because that was a bitch for me last time, because I got like an entire storage container filled and then had to make more by the end because I completely ran out. So that's something I'm going to work on post-haste. The idea I'm trying to go for with this series of factories is automate the phase items as soon as I can. I know I didn't automate my smart plating originally. I didn't automate my smart wiring originally. But I'm rectifying that by doing it now, because I need 500 and 100. Instead of doing them manually and making sure everything is done manually, I can do them automatically and not have to worry about it later, because it will come back to bite me in the ass if I don't. But there is definitely some stuff we can do next week, and I think some of it will have to wait until next week, because I think next week's episode is going to be a bit of a doozy. Okay. Organization, this. We need one over by the plastic, which I have prepared. There we go, the MAM is done. Took us 2 minutes to get here. So there's this one here, which is plastic. I need you filling up now. And then there's one over by the rubber, which I need. I could put one here for the turbo fuel, but I come here so often, it's not really necessary. But it is something I can think about later. Now though, I need that's an invalid one. Try to stretch this as far as I can without clipping. God damn it! Come on! Okay, let's try putting it this direction. Nope. What if I tried spinning around this way? Does that work? Nope. Well, how about I just do this? Do it like that, and then do like that. No, you don't work. Can I push you back at all? Where's the other one? Boop. Nope. Can't. I really can't grab that from here? Seems like it's close enough. Whatever. Awesome sync. Turn you around. I might be able to get this to work. Yeah, perfect. Connect you to the... What power line are you connected to? Right here? No. That one? No. Oh, this one. There we go. Awesome. So now we have plastic and rubber joining our dimensional depot. I'm lucky so far that I don't have to worry about anything in here. What are you? Oh, you're the packager. Wait, you're the packager? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's going in here. I was thinking this was the packager. Like an idiot. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay. Go down the lines of fucking turbo-fueled adventure. This is so dystopian seeing lines of these things. It's really cool though. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna put some doors here so I can go out the other end. Just for my own ease of access. This, and then like that, and like so. Open says me. Perfect. Now, is there any more oil I can squeeze? I'm actually not sure. Oh yeah, there's this one right here, but we can't use that until phase 4. I think. Might be phase 5. No, it is phase 4, yeah. Damn, I actually think that's it. I think that's all the oil that's here. Shit. Let me check. Yeah, that's all the oil here. So, to put it in perspective, everything that is here, everything that we have built in this area alone comes from 1, 2, 3. It comes from 3 separate oil deposits. That is insane. I'm pretty sure these are all pure though. Oh no, they're normal. So it's not even the maximum output. It is pretty standard. I'm honestly impressed. Alright, well, there goes that. Let's throw that. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna respawn. So the reason I keep respawning is just to take me back here instantly instead of having to wait going through tubes. I know they're meant to be quick, but fuck it. These are shit. Ooh, what have I got for you? Swaps out plastic for rubber, but it swaps out cable for quick wire. What have I got for you? Swaps out steel pipes for rubber. Uses slightly less screws. And it's a little bit faster. That honestly might be the better yeah, I'm gonna grab this one. This one's better overall. So my thinking with this one is it completely negates steel pipes, which is good because it means it's less steel being used up on steel pipes that can be used for the encased steel beams. So that is a bonus there. We have plenty of rubber. We've established this. Less screws is always good because screws are an absolute bitch to make. They are just so inconsistent. And it's also 1.75 more a minute than normal. So this is by far the better one. But now that's out of the way, I can get this made. No, I can't because I just used a motor. Now I can get it made. There was one other thing, this thing. Let me grab some SAM.
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object
I completely forgot
scanner.
you'd do that.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the fix-it way.
Okay. Oh my god, I keep hitting all the wrong fucking buttons.
Unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Oh, I can't make this the
It will
most.
shred and tear and unravel the threads, many temples burned.
Good to know, that confirms that hypothesis.
Okay, so basically what that thing does is you give it a little bit of power and it, I believe, increases your yield by 1.25%. Sorry, 1.25 times. So for every 1 megawatt, you make 0.25 megawatts more. So if you're making 4 megawatts, you're actually making 5 for no cost. It's pretty fucking fantastic because it's essentially just free power. And you can never go wrong with free power. Can I make this? I cannot without... I did it again. I almost quit the desktop. Oops. High-speed connectors. Yoink. Oh, I'm almost out of these. Eee. That's not good. And I don't have enough. Fuck. Shit. I actually want to show that off before the end of the episode. Balls! Okay, let me make some of these so I can actually show off the geothermal thing. There we go. It's built. It's it. It just sits there. I can connect it to power, and now we can see. Actually, I'll just go up to it. Yeah, see, between 100 and 300 megawatts. So it's unstable, but it's free power. It's my philosophy for geothermal generators is to work on the basis of the bare minimum amount of power it gives. So I just got an extra 100 megawatts for free. That's my mentality of it, at least. Ooh, there's copper here. I believe this is a pure node too. I could use that. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the next episode. Oh, Aurora Borealis, it's beautiful. It's just genuinely fucking gorgeous. I actually want to get up there. It's too pretty. That's not the one I want. Let me pick it. Oh shit. Oh, that hurts. Yep, I'm dead. Fuck. Okay, well, never mind then. That didn't go to plan. I wanted to get up on the thing and I ran out of fuel without realizing. Oh well, I can just go up here. Yeah, that is only there to power lights. Don't worry about it. That's going to be about it for this episode. A little bit more scatterbrained than I thought it would be, and we didn't get as much done as I thought I would, but I also want to interlude what is about to happen, because there is a lot of craziness about to happen, and a lot of stuff I'm going to have to do in my spare time. I'm going to try and get that train line between here and Coffee Station done between this episode and next week, because it's kind of vital that I do, because that is kind of the connecting linchpin between there and here. And if I get that connected, it means we have nothing to worry about when it comes to transporting goods anymore. And it's also a good stopping point for things to come, because then I can build off that station to branch out in that area, because pretty much we've done everything up here. If I can transport goods from down here or even over here back over to connect to this line to go back up here, we'll be fucking golden. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you have any tips or anything you'd like to see, or if you just want to see like an exploring episode. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, consider giving me a subscribing to the channel. We upload daily. You have literally nothing to lose. You can always change your mind later. We upload daily, or you can just join the Discord down in the description. Join the fun, join the conversation, and as always, have a little say in what we do around here. But that's going to be it from me. I thank you very much for your patronage.